Imagine yourself lost in the vastness of the gaming world, unsure of where to start amidst the myriad of available titles. Have you ever wondered which games stand out as true milestones in the history of gaming? In this video, we explore 10 games that every respectable gamer should experience at least once in their life. From epic adventures that transport you to distant worlds to emotional stories that challenge your beliefs, each of these games offers a unique experience that shapes not just what it means to play, but also how we understand the art of video games. When it comes to games you absolutely must play, Horizon Forbidden West is a title that cannot be overlooked. With stunning graphics and an engaging narrative, this game for PlayStation 5 and PC is a feast for the eyes and mind alike. Aloy, the protagonist, guides players through an epic journey across a post-apocalyptic world filled with mysteries and dangers. Playing Horizon Forbidden West is an immersive experience that transports players to a future where technology blends fascinatingly with nature. The world of Horizon Forbidden West is vast and brimming with detail. Every corner of this universe is meticulously crafted to provide a sense of discovery and adventure. Imagine exploring ancient ruins while uncovering secrets of the past, all while facing colossal machines that challenge your combat and strategic skills. This is the type of experience that only the best games can deliver. It's a game that truly makes you feel a part of that universe. Each battle won and each puzzle solved are personal triumphs. But Horizon Forbidden West isn't just about graphics and story. The gameplay is equally impressive. The combat mechanics are fluid and full of options, allowing players to approach challenges in various ways. Want to engage in direct confrontation? Go for it. Prefer a stealthy approach? The tools are at your disposal. It's this level of freedom that makes Horizon Forbidden West a game you must play without a doubt. And at the end of each session, the feeling is that of having lived a great adventure, something few games can deliver with such mastery. And speaking of great adventures, that brings us to the next title that deserves your attention. Ghost of Tsushima is a true visual and narrative spectacle that every gamer should experience. Exclusive to PlayStation 5 and PS4, this game transports you to feudal Japan, where you assume the role of Jin Sakai, a samurai determined to free his homeland from Mongol invasion. The setting is simply breathtaking, with stunning landscapes ranging from flowery fields to snowy mountains. Playing Ghost of Tsushima is like being part of an epic film, where every detail has been carefully thought out to offer an immersive and thrilling experience. The gameplay of Ghost of Tsushima is another highlight that makes it one of the best games available today. With a combat system that blends the technique and strategy of samurais, every encounter is a deadly dance that demands precision and perfect timing. You can choose to face your enemies head-on, like a true samurai, or adopt the stealth tactics of the Ghost, surprising your opponents from the shadows. This duality of styles allows players to adapt to different situations, making each battle unique and challenging. Moreover, Ghost of Tsushima offers a wide range of side activities that enrich the gaming experience. From intense duels against other swordsmen to exploring hidden shrines, the game rewards the player's curiosity and perseverance. Completing these activities not only enhances your skills, but also deepens your understanding of Japan's rich culture and history. And speaking of rich cultures, get ready, because the next game on our list also takes us on an unforgettable journey in a devastated world. Days Gone. When discussing must-play games, Days Gone stands out as a title that redefines the survival genre within an open world fraught with dangers. Available for PlayStation 5, PC, and PlayStation 4, this title puts you in the shoes of Deacon St. John, a biker and bounty hunter fighting to survive in a world ravaged by a pandemic. The post-apocalyptic atmosphere is dense and palpable, and every journey through the vastness of Oregon is a blend of tension and beauty. Days Gone is a game you must play if you enjoy intense adventures filled with challenges. The survival mechanics in Days Gone are among its standout features. Resource management is crucial, from fuel for your bike to supplies for crafting weapons and healing items. Picture yourself riding through deserted roads, always alert for the slightest sign of danger, ready to face hordes of infected that can appear at any moment. This level of immersion and realism makes Days Gone one of the best games for those who appreciate a good challenge. The constant sense of vulnerability and the need to always be prepared are characteristics that make each gaming session unique and unforgettable. But Days Gone is not just about combat and survival. The narrative is deeply emotional, exploring themes such as loss, loyalty, and redemption. Deacon's interactions with other characters and his personal struggles add weight to the plot, making players genuinely care about the characters' fates. And of course, Deacon's relationship with his bike is almost a character in itself, an extension of the protagonist that needs to be cared for and maintained. Speaking of epic and emotional plots, the next game on our list also holds a special place in gamers' hearts. Shadow of the Colossus is one of those games that leaves an indelible mark on any player who experiences it. Available for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, this gaming classic casts you as Wander, a young man determined to resurrect a mysterious girl. To accomplish this, he must face giant colossi in a vast and desolate world. The silence and solitude that permeate the game create a unique atmosphere, where each battle against the colossi is a mix of awe and terror. Shadow of the Colossus is undoubtedly one of the games you must play at least once in your life. Each colossus in Shadow of the Colossus is a puzzle in itself. Instead of frenetic combat, the game challenges the player to think and observe. Finding the weak points of the colossi and planning the best way to climb them is a unique and rewarding experience. Picture yourself facing gigantic creatures, each with its own behavior and strategies required to bring them down. This innovative gameplay approach makes Shadow of the Colossus one of the best games for those who enjoy intellectual and emotional challenges. The beauty of Shadow of the Colossus lies not only in its graphics but also in the emotional depth of its story. Wander's relationship with his mission and the sacrifices he is willing to make resonate deeply with players. The vast and mysterious world of the game is filled with symbolism and secrets, encouraging exploration and reflection. It is precisely this combination of elements that keeps Shadow of the Colossus relevant and beloved to this day. Speaking of profound and impactful stories, the next game on our list is also a brilliant example of engaging narrative. Resident Evil 4 stands as a milestone in video game history and a must-play for every survival horror fan. Available for PlayStation 5, PC, Xbox, and other platforms, this game revolutionized the series with its third-person perspective and intense gameplay. You step into the shoes of Leon S. Kennedy, a special agent sent to rescue the president's daughter in a sinister village in Europe. The atmosphere of tension and guaranteed scares makes Resident Evil 4 a game you need to play if you're looking for adrenaline and a good dose of terror. The gameplay of Resident Evil 4 is one of its major highlights. The aiming and combat system was innovative for its time and continues to be a benchmark today. Picture yourself surrounded by relentless enemies, with every bullet counting and every decision potentially being the difference between life and death. Resource management and strategy are essential to survive the horrors that await around every corner. It's this combination of frenetic action and careful planning that makes Resident Evil 4 one of the greatest games of all time. Beyond impeccable gameplay, Resident Evil 4 also shines with its engaging narrative and memorable characters. Leon's journey is filled with twists, mysteries, and moments of pure tension. Encounters with iconic figures like Ada Wong and the villain Ramon Salazar further enrich the plot, making each interaction significant and memorable. And speaking of gripping narratives, the next game on our list takes storytelling to an even deeper and more impactful level. The Last of Us Part 2 is a narrative masterpiece that sets a new standard for action-adventure games. Available for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, this game continues Ellie's story, now more mature and driven by revenge in a devastated world. The narrative is dense and emotionally complex, exploring themes such as morality, loss, and the pursuit of justice. The Last of Us Part 2 is one of the games you must play if you're looking for a deep and impactful story. The gameplay of The Last of Us Part 2 combines intense action with stealth and exploration. Every encounter with enemies is tense and demands strategy, whether facing humans or infected. The crafting mechanic allows you to create weapons and items that can be key to survival. Picture yourself traversing desolate landscapes and city ruins, always on alert for the next danger. This blend of action and suspense makes The Last of Us Part 2 one of the best games available on the market. The emotional aspect of The Last of Us Part 2 is what truly sets it apart. The relationships between Ellie and other characters are complex and multifaceted, making players deeply care about the fate of each one. The tough choices and consequences of every action bring a level of depth rarely seen in other games. It's an experience that stays with you long after the credits roll. And speaking of unforgettable experiences, the next game on our list also offers an epic adventure full of emotions. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End delivers an epic adventure that seamlessly blends action, exploration, and a captivating narrative. Exclusively available for PlayStation 4, this game puts you back in the shoes of Nathan Drake, now retired from treasure hunting. However, one last adventure beckons him back into the dangerous world he tried to leave behind. The story is filled with thrilling twists and charismatic characters, making Uncharted 4 a game you must play if you seek an unforgettable cinematic experience. The gameplay of Uncharted 4 strikes a perfect balance between moments of intense action and serene exploration. Picture yourself scaling vertiginous cliffs, solving ancient puzzles, and facing relentless enemies in pursuit of lost treasures. Each setting is richly detailed, offering total immersion into Drake's exotic and perilous world. The precision of controls and fluidity of movements make every gameplay moment a true delight for adventure game fans. Beyond exhilarating action, Uncharted 4 also shines with its emotional narrative and the bonds it creates between the player and the characters. Nathan Drake's personal journey, his relationships with Elena and Sully, and the moral dilemmas he faces throughout the story elevate this game beyond superficial entertainment. It's an experience that challenges players to reflect on the price of ambition and the true meaning of adventure. And speaking of profound meanings, the next game on our list continues to explore universal themes through a vast and complex world. The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt. The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt is an RPG masterpiece that redefines the genre with its rich narrative, expansive world, and complex characters. Available for PlayStation, PC, and Xbox, this game casts you as Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter known as a Witcher, on a quest to find his adopted daughter, Ciri, pursued by a mysterious force. The story is epic and immersive, filled with impactful moral choices and consequences that shape the fate of the world around you. The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt is one of the games you must play if you seek deep immersion and an unforgettable experience. The gameplay of The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt combines visceral combat with meticulous exploration of a vast and diverse open world. Imagine yourself riding through the sprawling plains of Temeria, facing legendary creatures and uncovering ancient mysteries. Every decision you make, from conversations with NPCs to epic battles against colossal monsters, directly influences the course of the story. It's this freedom and depth that make The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt one of the greatest games ever created. In addition to its engaging gameplay, The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt also stands out for its ability to tell captivating stories. Every character, big or small, has a story to tell and a role to play in Geralt's vast puzzle of a world. The player's choices have real consequences, shaping not only Geralt's destiny but also the future of the realms he traverses. It's an experience that goes beyond entertainment, challenging players to explore complex issues of morality, power, and sacrifice. And speaking of moral challenges and supernatural powers, the next game on our list delves even deeper into a universe of darkness and redemption. God of War is a bold and brilliant reimagining of one of the most iconic series in video game history. Available for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, this game follows the journey of Kratos, the Spartan warrior turned god, now in a new realm inspired by Norse mythology. Accompanied by his son Atreus, Kratos must face new gods and monsters while trying to teach his son how to be a warrior and understand his own legacy. God of War is a must-play game if you seek a profound and action-packed experience. The gameplay of God of War perfectly blends brutal combat with detailed exploration. Kratos now wields the powerful Leviathan axe, which can be used for both close-quarters combat and ranged attacks. Imagine yourself delivering powerful blows against formidable enemies, with each fight requiring strategy and skill. The game also encourages exploration of a richly detailed world, filled with secrets and challenges. This combination of combat and exploration makes God of War one of the best games of this generation. Beyond the intense action, God of War stands out for its emotional and deep narrative. The relationship between Kratos and Atreus is the heart of the game, showing a more human and vulnerable side of the Spartan warrior. The lessons Kratos tries to teach his son, the difficulties they face together, and the mysteries they unravel create an engaging and touching story. And speaking of emotional stories, the next game on our list also offers a rich and unforgettable experience. As we explore the 10 games every respectable gamer should play, it becomes clear that video games are more than mere pastimes. They are portals to new worlds, engaging narratives, and emotional challenges. Each game on this list offers not just entertainment, but an opportunity for personal growth and reflection. From the adrenaline of facing colossal creatures to the moral choices that define the characters' destinies, each experience teaches us something new about ourselves and the world around us. So, what will be your next challenge? Which story will you choose to live? Join us on this ongoing journey of discovery and adventure across the vast horizons of video games. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to continue exploring new games and unforgettable stories. The world of video games awaits you.